TV besties, despite our feelings, or less my feelings in regards to these Teen Mom moms, the cast of Teen Mom, whatever we want to decide for them right now. I'm not a person who starts things and doesn't finish them. It kind of just makes me feel weird. I don't like it. So I wanted to, give y'all a little bit of some of my thoughts, my review, my recap, of course, of the last two episodes of the family union for Teen Mom. If you're new here, I'm your girl Ash. Consider me your TV bestie. You know what, we just chop it up, talk about what's been going on in these episodes. So make sure you drop some comments down below, letting me know your thoughts, especially final thoughts on where you're gonna go as far as supporting the Teen Mom franchise after this heck of a reunion. Because goodness gracious. So if you're new, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Go check out some more videos, see if you like it, girl. You gotta bang the bell so you get notified when I drop the videos. And of course, make sure you give this video a big like. Make sure it gets pushed out. Maybe we gotta get the algorithm, to get more of my videos out, y'all, so more people like you who are interested can see it. So we're just going to just try to stay on the high notes, because of course there was definitely some moments, especially at the end, where I was just like, mm. So I ain't gonna lie, I was a little back and forth on whether I was really going to close it all out. But I know, me being me, I was like, as much as I kind of really don't, I mean, not necessarily want to, I'm going to, just for the sake of like the end of this season. And then I got a dish. We're gonna dish, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put out there that we're definitely gonna dish for the reunion of the family reunion. And if you don't know, Ashley had put on Twitter that basically she's not going to share the stage with the rest of the ladies. None of the ladies felt it deemed themselves comfortable or saw themselves comfortable with sharing a stage with her. So she is shooting her segment by herself. So I had seen that, y'all, being that I wasn't feeling good, but your girl is back. So if you did check in and ask about me, I appreciate it. Your girl is doing better. The whole house itself is doing better. But back to these Teen Moms. So I saw that she had put that on Twitter before I had actually ended up seeing the last two final episodes. And that really put me in a place of whether I wanted to give them any more of my energy in a recap, okay? But here we are. And like I said, we're just going to try to focus on, some of the highlights, positive points of the ending of this season, which Kaya, pulling up in another session with Coach B, her and her mom, to, find better ways to, cope with her father's passing. And as well, instead of it being such a sad, time, teaching her that of actually, celebrating it, and hopefully that would help, get her out of those, that, like, I guess, we will say, depressive states, that she deals with, when his birthday and things like that came up. And even with that, the girl supported her with, throwing, a celebration for his birthday, as well as a surprise celebration for her mom. So I seen that very nice. A lot of the moms came out of, quarantine because, they were, quarantined because COVID hit them like bam, 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 bam. COVID was knocking them out like flies. I probably say, I think it was Kayla. Kayla was the only one, unfortunately, that ended the reunion, and she had not come out of quarantine because she was still testing positive, for COVID. But the Amber was first, to come out, and Macy, being the sweetest thing, that she is, with everything that Amber had going on, especially from last season. She's just still working on this relationship, between her and Leah, and then losing James, to, his father, and then moving basically across the country. That's a lot. So she was able to pull some strings, get Gary and Leah, to come, which was good stuff. I think you kind of still tell that there's still like a little bit of disconnect, that her and Leah aren't still, 100% there, but, it's coming along. And Amber is definitely one of those people for me who I definitely probably cheer for, the hardest. It's like, give this girl, a break. And, I definitely feel like she hit on things that maybe not a lot of us who, suffer from any type of mental illnesses, don't even have to, deal with, that basically, people with mental illnesses are being punished for having, mental illnesses. And her, mistakes that she's made because of her mental illness has, played a big part in her not getting custody of, well, not necessarily getting custody of James, but yeah, basically, losing custody, to baby James's dad. And, so for them to come out and just spend a little bit of time with her, was definitely great. Tyler, Caitlin as well, finally coming out, of quarantine at the very, very absolute very end. And then Jade's mom's name is Christy, right? I want to say Christy. She ended up getting COVID at the very end, as well. But the moms were leaving prior to the other, the grandmas were leaving prior to the actual, moms leaving. Let me see what else. I thought the scavenger hunt that Cheyenne had put together with the four-wheelers, the ATVs, that was fun. Like, I think that was really cute. What else do we have going on? I feel like that those were definitely some good moments in ending the reunion. And part of me just feels like okay, is it that these ladies have formed such a bond so much in Ashley's absence that it's kind of like, what's the word that I'm basically I'm trying to get my word and all that I'm trying to use, that it's kind of like they've gotten so close, and so it's more like that the feeling of maybe a couple people have somehow spread, to everybody. Even the Libra in me, y'all, I have to see it. Not even I have to, I just automatically try to see things from both sides. I'm trying to give these moms the benefit of the doubt, and I don't really know how much is really even working on their behalf, because yeah, knowing that Ashley's not gonna be able to share the stage with the ladies, as if like, again, she was the only one who took part in such foolishness. I don't know. I just feel like, again, Libra and me, it should have been fair all go around, and instead of Ashley being punished because all of a sudden now everybody is in fear of her now, basically. But yet we all get to sit here and have a conversation about her, and she doesn't get to. She gets to basically have a defense for herself away from the rest of the group. Explain how that is in any way fair, MTV. And I literally, the crazy thing is that I had tweeted it before even seeing, that bit of, of the glimpse of the reunion that they gave us. I was like, but watch, but yet they're gonna get the opportunity. Everybody's scared of you. Nobody wants to share the stage, but everybody is gonna be able to, but everybody's gonna have something to say. Everybody's has, is gonna be able to have an opinion and be able to speak your name. Like, so I don't know who Jade felt that she was, regardless of whether she was right, wrong. Kate was agreeing with her, but the way that she decided to just, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, because if anything, I was expecting her, as far as lows, when they were talking about the highs and lows of the trip, I was expecting her, of course, obviously, to say something about Brianna not being able to stay, or the situation, with Ashley, and she decides that she wants to come for Caitlin's mom. Like, you don't know her struggles. You don't know what she goes through. Yes, you're getting a bit of it and seeing how she handles conflict or whatever. But for her to go so hard and try to tell Caitlin what was hard to see and what her mom shouldn't have been doing and blah, it was like, and I was like, thank you, Amber. Like, put this child in her place. She need to fall back, dial back. Like, I was like, who? All of a sudden, I was like, who told Jade that all of a sudden she was an advocate for, like, nah, didn't like it, wasn't feeling it. I'm glad it's over. I'm not even gonna promise y'all any. I'm not even gonna promise y'all, because I have to promise y'all anything at any given time. If I don't want to no longer do recaps or reviews, a certain episode, or not even episode, a certain show, whatever. That's that's on me. I'm a great fan, but this platform of MTV, the platform of Teen Mom, just how this stuff was just all handled, I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Just enough that don't know how much support they're gonna give me from here. I'm definitely gonna have tea to dish when they do the reunion. So y'all make sure y'all definitely stay tuned for that, because your girl will definitely be here. But of course, y'all definitely let me know what your thoughts are, what your comments are. Did you even continue to watch it after everything that had went down? Are you gonna continue to watch, Teen Mom and be in support of these other moms? What's your thoughts? What are y'all feelings? Overall, that how could I even forget as I'm sitting here about to end it? A good highlight, because the guys were there, so actually having, which honestly I felt like, well, really, I could see Sean not actually needing to sit through. Like, I definitely felt like a lot of his probably work and things, a lot of work that he did was, while he was in rehab. So no, I'm gonna give him grace of them not sitting down with Coach B, but I'm proud of Zach for being open. And if anything, I challenge everyone, especially because I follow another like blogger or whatever whatnot, and she doesn't just like do recaps or whatever. Someone that does blog posts, things like that, blog uploads, and she does do a lot of the Teen Mom. And I know a lot of people in the comments be like really coming for Zach, really coming for Zach, and she low-key can be coming for Zach too. And getting a little bit of Zach background, him not having his mom. Now it's not, y'all, and never be clear that anything that I'm saying is to give them excuse, for any type of behavior or for any things that they did. But I just feel like it helps to give a little bit of insight into who they are and the struggles that they might have had, and why, what that background has, how their background could have taken a big part in some of the mistakes that they have, made. So kudos to Zach, for being open and sitting down, with Coach B, and like really getting, getting some things or whatever, from that, especially with them, literally getting basically married like right after that, basically. So we ain't gonna hold it no more. The crows, I feel like the crows was talking. The crows was talking like, yeah, y'all need to talk about this. It was a reason why they kept interrupting. Not necessarily they were interrupting Amber, but it was just like, yeah, let it go. Yeah, let it go. Dead it. Because don't crows go for dead things, right? Don't they? Yeah, they were like, dead this. We don't want to hear it. It's done. Wash away. Fine. We want to have. It's given. How do we sit here? But I guess, hey, a lot of things might have transpired. Ashley did go on and have a live and said whatever, and interviews were done, of course, or whatnot. So a lot of things transpired probably from the end of the actual them leaving the family reunion up until actually shooting the actual reunion of the family reunion. So I'm going to assume maybe that as well could have been a reason of all these change of hearts and all these people not being comfortable, around Ashley to take the stage. But it was just weird because y'all are like, how can we try to, move forward, or how can we try to do things different next time? But yet y'all not comfortable enough to offer this girl a stage, but y'all saying that y'all comfortable enough to even have her in another reunion or whatever. So we just going we got it we gonna leave them where they at, y'all just make sure y'all leave me some comments down below. Let me know your thoughts. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next recap.